Bonjour! This is Ghufran al-Ramahi, a pastry chef and co-owner of Sesame Bakery here in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. We just came back from France from an amazing trip where we learned so much about French butter. We took a journey through a charming countryside and met happy cows on the farm. Then learned about the centuries-old tradition of butter churning from milk to cream to butter. We saw how butter reaches the plate for an explosion of flavors at some of the best restaurants in France. In essence, the trip was all about nurturing the ingredients from farm to table. So my friend Dareen, who was in the trip with me, she's coming to visit now, and I'm gonna prepare her one of our favorite recipes from Brittany. Welcome to Sesame. So Sesame is a family-owned bakery. We started as an online business with no intention to open a shop at all. We basically sold pastry boxes. The demand was really high. We thought of a name that would be really close to our hearts and nothing more than our son. Now that I'm waiting for my friend Dareen, I'll be making her one of our favorite recipes, sable briton. It's full of butter, full of flavor. So let's make it together. So the star hero, of course, of the recipe, the flavor and the texture that the butter will give is absolutely crucial for this recipe because it's very rich. When we went to the trip in France, I actually learned something really important. In order to call the butter, it needs to be at least 82% fat. The butter uses a huge amount of the recipe, so it actually affects the texture and the flavor. So that's why it's very important to use very good quality products because it actually matters. Now the sablé is actually ready. And this is my sablé briton. I made you some of the sablé britons that we tried back in Brittany. Dareen, remember our trip in France? So what was your favorite memory?
My favorite memory of the trip was me milking the cow for the first time. It was such an amazing experience. And what about you? What was your favorite part of the trip?
My favorite part was when we met Michelin-starred chef Eric Guérin. I still remember the taste of the buckwheat butter. I remember we couldn't stop eating. It was really good.
Yes, it was. So after we came back from our trip, I was looking for the butter and I found it. Now I really appreciate using this butter. Like I feel like as if I have gold in my house, you know? It's like something. I really like take care of this piece of butter. Please, no one touch, don't use it. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yalla, tell me what do you think?
I really love the texture and the taste, and it brought back so many amazing memories.
And now we're on the way to meet Sumaya. Sumaya, actually, she's my friend, a pastry chef and the owner of Aish Academy, which is a bakery school when they teach classes for bakers. Okay, Sumaya, now that we're here, can you tell us more about yourself and Aish?
I am Sumaya Shwel. I'm a pastry chef. And Aish, Academiyat Aish, it's the first baking school in Saudi Arabia. We take the name Aish from bread. It means the bread. And it means in Arabic also living. The whole idea is we teach you how to bake and then how to use that baking to have a living.
Tell me, what are you going to teach me?
We are going to do a quinaman, for sure using French butter.
So, shall we?
Let's go. So we will start with laminating the dough. Perfect lamination, as you know, is good quality butter and the best temperature to do lamination. We will start by melting the butter.
More butter. What is the one thing that you teach in every class?
First of all, you do it with love. You try to understand what you're doing. And then if you need a nice recipe, you need a very good quality ingredients. We will put our brown sugar and white sugar together. We are just starting. And this is how it should look. The last thing we will do before taking it to the proofer, we are doing like a flower. We are closing the four corners together and then put it in its bed.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now, I want you to try it and tell me what you think. Oh, I will try one with you.
I feel the richness of the butter, but in a very light way. It's
Yeah.
so rich, but at the same time, it's so light. It's sweet, but not too sweet, which is something that I love. I thought that I would only have a bite, but
You will finish
I think I'm just gonna finish it all. As Saudi's food industry is growing, I feel privileged to bring such very good quality ingredients, such as this butter. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna help to elevate the levels of the gastronomy and the knowledge that we have. A lot of bakeries and restaurants are opening with local entrepreneurs. This shift, being part of it, just makes me so proud. Thank you for joining us to our journey, and I hope that you enjoyed butter as much as we did.